What's up, gang? It's currently 7:17 here in Los Angeles. It is November the 6th, 2024. So let's get into this talk. This is a new segment on the channel, so I'm very excited to be here with you guys. So excited, actually, because there's so much channelings that's coming in for me right now. So, first, let's start. Yeah, let's start with the small messages. So, there is somebody in somebody's midst. I could be talking to someone who's dealing with someone who's had like a very close friend. This type of friend, either you had since childhood, like many years, or you just went through a very deep situation. It could be traumatic. It could just be anything deep that you went through with another individual. I'm getting a relationship that is just very kind of just like deep and touching or whatever. But I'm saying that to say this person that you've kind of always held in your heart and thought positive things about, this person is actually a fake friend in your life. Whether you talk to them every day or once a year or a few times a year, I'm getting that this message is important because you need to cut off some type of cord you have with this person, because they could be like getting like energy fed to them through you somehow. And I think I'm receiving that from my higher self, that this person almost has like, they know that you have such a pure and high vibrational love, agape sort of energy. When you think of them, when you think of their family, when you think of the memories that you've had, it's nothing negative. Okay. So with that being said, this person is benefiting from such a strong emittance, okay, is what I'm hearing, of energy coming from you. It just comes from you naturally. And because you guys have this cord attachment of friendship, trauma bond, whatever it could be, this person, I can kind of relate to this a little bit. Spirit's almost having me use like a personal example of how this could be true for me. And it's crazy because like I'm learning this about my situation the same time you guys are. So it's a little triggering, but it's okay because I can handle it. But this person could have like little teeth or like little gums. Okay. Okay, confirmation. We're getting some healed male energy too, or some healed masculine energy too. So this person could be very skilled if it helps you, figure out who they are. They have little teeth or little gums. Okay, this person has a very healthy masculine energy, whether they're male, female, non-gender. It doesn't matter. This person has a very healed masculine energy. This person goes to work. They provide for other people. They provide shelter, money, food, safety, security, solutions, things of that nature. So this is that kind of person, always moving, always on the go, very vital, very energetic, always hustling, always bustling, and just always on the move is what I'm getting, male or female. Okay, so that person, sorry y'all, my phone's dying. But yeah, that person is just, they could possibly be a very fake friend. I'm not sure how. This person could be the kind of person where they've always like compared you guys and you maybe never knew or noticed. This person could try to copy like your personality a lot. I feel like you guys already have a lot in common. You guys could be very similar, but this person could be like borrowing things from your personality. I almost get this vision of two people growing up and kind of going separate ways or just turning into different people. And I'm starting to see, or maybe they're starting to see, that they're not as liked as you are, or they're not as like, things about them are not as like, I want to say popular or interesting, even not even popular, but interesting as them, which is very interesting. Welcome to India. Hi India. Welcome chat. Okay, so what else can we know about this friend? Let's just look at a few cards and we're going to move on to the other channel downloads that I got all day or this week. So don't judge. I feel like you never judge this person. This person could have been like a wild card all you guys' life. They could be like, I feel like you love them, that you love their dirty drawers, like as a friend, as a comrade, whatever. You love them. It's like this person could have never done anything to like make you judge them or look at them like in a negative sense. This person could have killed a bunny, unalived a bunny, or slapped a older lady or something. And it's like you just never judge them. Okay. Fake woke, fake positive. Y'all, I literally just cut to fake positive, fake woke. I didn't even try to, but I wish. Y'all, fake positive, fake woke. This person is not as positive as you are, and they probably try to come off that way. I'm getting that this is kind of a big warning because you're the kind of person where you're feeding this person without knowing, and this person is not doing the same for you. It's almost like energetically they're doing the literal opposite. If they're not trash talking to other people, which they probably are, okay, not saying the best things about you, not having the best memories about you, they're feeling it. They're feeling it hard. I'm getting somebody who watches you often. What's up, chat? Why are you so beautiful? Thank you, John Muscles. Maybe, I don't know, maybe because my soul is beautiful or something. I'm very close to God. You know what I'm saying? Hi, how are you? Hey, Juan, how are you? What's up, chat? Yeah, so this person is just not a real friend. They're fake positive. They're fake, what did it say? Fake positive, fake, I forgot what it said. Fake positive. I just fake positive again. Fake positive. Okay, this person's not as positive as you are. They're very negative. This person loves negativity. I'm getting like they love toxicity, and it's almost like they're a little bit ashamed of it. They almost wish they weren't like that. Let's move on. You need to know that you need to cut that cord because you're feeding someone who isn't feeding you. Okay, moving on. All right, so the downloads that I got this week are event. So there's something about an event, and I'll tell you guys a little bit about some dreams I've been having as well as ways that I can kind of relate to what I've been getting. So we have an event, restaurant, lounge, nighttime, gathering, anything like that. Apartment complexes, after parties, dinners, you know, rap parties. It's giving like a big event and then like a smaller afters. Like it's giving that kind of energy. I don't know why, but that's what I'm getting. We have motel, hotel, Holiday Inn, B&B, Airbnb, resort, any type of place where you're renting another place of like to live that's not your place. I got a lot of that energy. We got travel, we got forested home. This is not an off-grid home, guys. This is just a forested home, meaning a rural area. Okay, we have destiny swap unaliving. So some type of destiny swapping energy is involved in this, and it could be as serious as somebody trying to end the life of another. We got sirens wailing outside. I am good, thanks. I'm glad you're good. I'm talking to you guys. That's what I'm doing. Thank you for this. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, so we got oldies and cruising. So I got a lot of oldies today in this week period. So much old school vibes. Somebody here listens to oldies. I'm not sure if this is the kind of person where around other people they're listening to all the new hot, tunes, what the kids are listening to, but this person really loves oldies in their alone time, in their secret time. They love oldies. If you're getting anything from this reading, please drop a like. If you like these, if you want me to see me do this again, okay? So this person loves oldies in their private time. They love to listen to just like, Anita Baker, The Wailers, Otis Redding, just like old music. And I heard this song specifically. I love it when we cruising together. Like that song. Okay. So what I'm getting, like, also intuitively with this message, and then we're going to pull some oracle and just kind of like do a little bit more talking, just straight up channeling. But like I'm getting that like when people are going to these different events, birthday parties, gallery openings, live music, like whatever these events that these people are going to, red carpet, whatever it could be, and these little after events where they're going to meet up with people after, or they're meeting up with their friends at the mall or at this place or that place. It's giving a lot of social settings kind of things, right? Big to small, private to open. This person is like, how can I explain it? Someone brings you up a lot in these spaces. It's almost like there's these spaces that you don't, maybe you frequent them or people who frequent the same. I'm just getting a lot of peers are speaking about you in places where you're not at these places where they are, and they're speaking about you, they're thinking about you. It's crazy because you're not there, you don't have anything to do with anything, but it's almost like when a certain group of people come around, it's almost like their last time coming together has something to do with you. It's like everybody's mutual, like last, like it's like if a situation just happened and it was real impactful, negative or positive, the group of people that everybody's last dots connected to you, viewer, or something you could have been involved in. And it's like your energy just lingers with these people. It's almost like people are taking bits of their energy to where they're going. And it's like you're being summoned there. It's almost like your energy is being summoned there. I'm talking to a person who can sense where their energy is going, or it's like you dream about it. You have prophetic visions about it. Your all of your algorithms lead you to, like evidence of this happening. Slow motion. What about slow motion? Okay, so let's see what else is I'm feeling very weird. Like I'm getting hot and my stomach is getting really like gross. So I'm gonna go ahead and like protect the screen and protect the energy from anything and call protection into this space. Let's also go ahead and ding this bell so we can get rid of anything icky. Yeah, get on out of here with that icky stuff. My stomach just start feeling so gross. Don't speak fast. I'm going to speak how I need to speak. You can slow the video down. You can speed it up. Whatever you need to do, you can do that on your own time. But I'm going to try to speak in a cadence that is comfortable for me to channel. Okay? Because when you channel, it's just things get said. Okay. So we have Wind It Up by Gwen Stefani playing in the back, and it's giving that energy of the whole night's life, and people coming together and thinking of you, bringing you up, whatever. And it's like that song by Gwen Stefani, it's kind of an old one, but it's like wind it up, this is the beat that makes us wind up. When the beat comes on, the girls all line up. It's almost like when you are a part of the equation, stuff just makes sense. It vibes better. It flows better. It's almost like you're a very important piece to a puzzle, and people can feel you missing. These people may never tell you, they may never show you, but they feel your presence missing. They feel like you should be in the crowd, in the, just bumping elbows. They feel like you'd be the perfect addition to whatever the vibes are, whatever the afters are. People want you around. They want to hang out with you, and I feel like they're not telling you anything. You're Indian. I love Indian people. I think it's so amazing that you're here. Welcome. How do you say your name? Vipin? Yeah, so yeah, that's a good choice. Like I feel like because these people think this or feel this way about you, it's almost like they know intuitively in their heart, in their mind, energetically. It's like they just know that's exactly how they should feel. That's how they should have felt. These could be people who try to ice you out or make you feel ostracized at some point, and they are feeling real silly about that. Buddy's literally just sprawled on the floor right now. Like, let me show you. Buddy's just sprawled. And it's like, that's how you make these people feel, just comfortable, aligned. You know what I'm saying? And it's like they just cannot deny that fact any further, or they feel like they'll be lying to themselves. They'll be lying to the universe. And it's almost like, I don't know, it's almost like they are just lying to themselves and going up against the universe by, just having that energy. I am in America. I am in Los Angeles, California. We just got a new president. It's 7:31 p.m. Okay. It's nighttime here. All right, we're just going to get a bunch of energies and just kind of vibe it out. See what's going on with you financially, romantically, whatever comes out for you. I'm talking to people in a collective of people who need to hear something very specific. I do not speak Hindi. I do not. But I would love to. I learned a little bit when I was in like middle school, but I did not hold on to the language at all. I did not have people to practice with, unfortunately. We have He Loves Me playing by Jill Scott on the music. So I feel like people just adore you. And I feel like some of these people just will never have the heart to say it to you. But trust me, they feel it for you, which matters. It matters a lot on the energetic playing field. Oh, yeah, I forgot to tell you my last download. Oh, my God. Thank you, Holy Spirit. I feel like my higher power, my higher self just came to me and say, tell them the last download. It's like the most important one. It's the like kind of the main reason I think that I'm even here. So let me tell you. All right. So the last download that I got was somebody was playing this life game to a fault. Somebody looks at life as chess. If you know, you know. If you're one of those people who know the universal laws and read the 48 laws of power, like somebody knows that life is like a game of chess and they've played it to a fault. I'm talking to viewers who are dealing with people or who have dealt with people who just they play so everything is calculated, everything is tactical with them, and they miss out on huge things, or they're seeing now that they're missing out. Hey, know your boundaries. Know your boundaries. They're missing out on very big important things, and it's like they can't lie to themselves that they're not the reason. Like they know they're the reason. They're like, damn, like I was playing chess so hard I fumbled a very, very huge bag. It's like the kind of bag, it's almost like the kind of bag somebody waited their whole life for, you know? And whatever that is, they just feel like they lost it. They missed the train, they missed the boat or whatever, the mothership or whatever. They feel like they missed it because they were moving too fast, doing too much. It happens. You know, I've been there. You know, it's a hard pill to swallow, but it happens, y'all. Okay, so let's talk about it. Let's talk about this some more. Okay, so we have a lot of new cards that came out, and then we have some stuff from the sensual sacral healing deck. So we're gonna look at your sensual energy and what chakras and things are very strong for you when it comes to connecting with others. Okay, wow. All right, this is very, very clear. All right, so boom, boom, boom. Okay, so I love American people. Oh, I love Indian people. I'm glad you love American people. Sometimes people don't have the best things to say, so I love that you have good things to say, Vipin. Okay, so let me just. Wow. Okay. Okay. This is very, very, thank you, Joe. This is pretty clear, all right? I'm talking to a person or group of people, whatever. This could be brown skin people like myself, people who have brown skin in any shade, okay? Just some type of melanated skin, okay? Of any type, okay? Somebody who is beginning a new cycle in their life. You can feel it. I'm talking about somebody who can feel themselves going into a brand new cycle, somebody who's feel themselves just going into a new place in their life. You're being told and instructed, yes, keep going. If you feel like you're questioning, should I keep going? Am I doing the right thing? Yes, you're doing the right thing. Keep going, okay? Keep going. I'm talking to somebody who's very reserved as a person. You may come off shy or quiet or, you know, that kind of thing, but you're not. And it's funny because people assume that about you and it's just not true. You're just reserved. You're very, you know, particular with your energy because I think that you may be empathic or just sensitive, you know, and therefore you're reserved. Okay, it makes a lot of sense. It's not that hard, it's not rocket science, but you're a person who is or will be locking into work, like really buckling down and focusing on your work, or you need to. I feel like in your workspace or whatever you're doing in your life, you've discovered you need to slow down and pay attention to the choices that you make, because you're looking around and you're seeing like, wow, I got a lot of sharks around me, I have a lot of narcissism around me. Okay, the world is evolving. Okay, wherever you are on the planet, we're all evolving. You can see it in your governments, in your neighborhoods, in your parliaments, in your everywhere. Okay, somebody was in a short-term plan recently where they discovered the team members they were working with, the lovers that they had, the friends, the colleagues, the community members. This was just a short-term kind of, I'm just trying something out kind of plan, and you said, whoa, let me slow down, because these people I'm involving myself with, they are narcissistic. Unfortunately, we got Love on the Brain by Rihanna coming on the music, and we got my little foster cat buddy trying to cross his boundaries. He's not supposed to go in a certain room, and he keeps trying to go in the room and he know he ain't supposed to. So I feel like you've dealt with people who've tried to, it's just kind of been a nightmare. I feel like you came into something knowing like, okay, I'm just trying this out, I'm doing this new thing, let's see where it goes, right? And then you were like, oh, this is going so well, this is so great, I wanted love, I wanted connection, I wanted to bond, I wanted to build and create with other people. And then smack out of nowhere, you're like, whoa, let me slow down because I'm moving a little fast and I'm starting to see about the people around me, they're not who they say they are. They're narcissists, they're lying, they're not honest about their achievements. They're not honest about their downfalls and their pitfalls. They're not honest about how much money they make. They're not they're not honest people. They take more than they give, and they are, not very honest about that fact, right? And I feel like there's some things in these people that you see. It's almost like you can relate somehow to these parts of them, and you fix this about yourself, but I feel like you're triggered because of this. Like, I feel like you work so hard on it. Yeah, these people want attention. They're aggressive about it. They're trying to be very passive because literally he never does this. He never climbs to the top of the chair and starts to like put his claws in it. He does it to the side of the chair, and that's fine, but he don't ever do this. So that's what I'm getting. Just like people who are just very like secretly insidious. So I'm feeling like I'm talking to a group of people who are just learning how to navigate that for themselves, because on one hand you see it and you're triggered, and it's like it's causing more of a mess, but that's how it's gonna feel when you're in the thick of it. As long as you learn the lesson and you get the hell up out of there, it doesn't matter that you're triggered in the moment all that much. As long as you count to 10 and remind yourself like, whoa, I'm having an experience in the present. Let me calm down and see that this is being mirrored to me for some reason. The universe is showing me this for some reason. This is not happening to me. It's happening for me. Okay. I recognize this behavior. I recognize these patterns. I recognize this narcissism and these manipulations. Okay. You visualize better for yourself. You are destined for heaven. You're destined for this new earth, new, evolved kind of living energy. You're destined for that. That's for you. That's your destiny. You've seen this. You've prophesized this. You've seen glimpses of it in your mind's eye, in your dreams, in your imagination. You went through this for a reason, or you're going through this for a reason for sure. You know that you can't trust the situation, and that was the purpose. You may be feeling a little overwhelmed because, oh, I'm in it. Oh, I already started this. But guess what? You started it, but you can finish it. You began it, but you can end it. You owe nobody nothing. You owe yourself everything, and your family, whoever you take care of, whoever you ride for, right? We got Yeah playing by Usher, Lil Jon, Ludacris, and it's almost like these people are asking to do these things with you, and you're just saying, yeah, hell yeah, yeah, yeah. Say no, okay? You're being a yes man. You're being a people pleaser. You need to say no, okay? The same things you dislike about these people, the same things that raises your red flags, is the same things that you have or had within yourself, and you need to acknowledge that and move on, or else you're just going to dig yourself in a hole with them, and for like that's not even the reason you're going through this. You're supposed to literally keep going. Keep going. This was only supposed to be temporary, okay? You were just supposed to get a lesson through mirroring, You were just trying to be shown certain patterns, certain things. Now it's time for you to reserve yourself, lock back into work. Okay, put yourself back in the box. Not in the box literally, but you know what I mean. I never watch YouTube Live. Cool. Well, welcome. It looks like you've been relaxing for the last few weeks. So, see your face go. Yeah, I have. I've been relaxing so much. Okay, so let's move that to the side. That was like money and relationships and things like that. But this is more so about just like intimacy, your chakras, your health, your, even your love life, your ex-life. Okay, so what we have is we had 7 cards that came out, so that's a good number. We have good luck charm, missionary, sacral seduction, shake that butt, cologne, and put you to bed. We got dissing these hoes daily. All right, so we also have bond. And at the top of this deck, we have visions of the future. So we also got visualization. So I'm talking to somebody who is visualizing a lot, who is manifesting, whether they know it or not. And you are very creative and just imaginative, and whatever you're imagining, you're creating, which is really tight. And it's crazy because I was supposed to talk to end this video on the topic of memory loss and like mass MK Ultra, but we're gonna save that for the next one, or I'm just gonna do that another time maybe, and we're gonna talk about this other topic, spiders and weaving, which is pretty interesting, and we'll get to that. Yeah. Okay, so your lower chakras are very, very, very strong at this time. Okay, you've probably been doing a lot of dancing or like yoga or exercising, just a lot of like rhythmic moving in your lower extremities, like in your legs and your hips. Okay, I feel like you have some type of bond as well with someone. It could be a baby for some of you, children. Some of you guys, it's lovers. Okay, some of you guys is family, familial bonds, but the bonds that you're having is healing your root chakra. You dancing and moving your hips and your lower extremities is healing your root chakra, and it's releasing tension from your body. So that's giving you some very strong, grounded, rooted energy in your root. Then your sacral is very strong. Okay, I feel like some of you guys have been having some very healing, sensual experiences. Having intercourse that is very healing for you, very much bonding experience. We got bond, we got missionary. You know, what's more bonding than that? You know what I'm saying? When it comes to sacral energy, when it comes to sensuality, okay? Somebody is really just exercising their sacral energy in a very sacred and nurturing way. This could be literally just creating, like I said, having some healthy intercourse, creating whatever your creative passions are. You know, taking time to like smell good and have your home smell good with cologne. A lot of, what is it called? Aromatherapy here. Your heart chakra is pretty strong too. It's highlighted. Your heart chakra is like shining almost like so hard and effervescent that like you're a good look charm to many and to yourself, and it's very apparent, so you should know that. And also, last but not least, your throat chakra is being highlighted right now, very strong right now. You have a very grounding voice. Your voice soothes people. You are very you end your days very intentionally. You're very intentional about who you want to deal with and who you don't want to deal with. So you're not a person who keeps a lot of options. You're very much so reserved in all assets of your life, especially when it comes to your health, your sensual health, all of that, your bonds, your relationships. Yeah, if you're talking to somebody or making love to somebody, you're only dealing with one person. Okay, you guys probably go to sleep and wake up with each other. We got Earth Song by Michael Jackson playing. I feel like you're the kind of person who wants to see a better world, a new earth, a new world, a better world, a healed, beautiful, loving world. And you feel like that's a promise. It's like God's promise. Like I'm talking to somebody who believes in that connected consciousness, that agape love, universal love consciousness, that kind of thing. So I'm really picking up on that Hindi energy. Just that energy overall is very nice. It's very soothing. So I love that we have that here. So that's what's going on for you. Let's get into this talk about spiders and weaving and that whole symbolism and that energy. We're gonna pull up Google for this. My phone is dying, so this won't be as like sophisticated as I wanted it to be. All right, so I'm gonna start by talking about my personal experiences and things that I've been noticing and hearing about. But yeah, so I've been seeing a lot of spiders here in California. They're everywhere, huge ones too. But outside of my porch specifically, there's been these huge spiders like weaving webs in front of my door, like literally in front of my door, and on my windows as well. So what I want to say about that is spider symbolism is very specific, I think, and it definitely has similarities through different cultures. But spiders Spiders to me are similar to crows, right? 7:47 on the time. I love that time, one of my favorite times. Look that number up. Okay, 7:47. It's like to me a congratulatory number. I feel like it's the universe congratulating you, giving you claps and snaps, encouragement, and really soaring you high, okay? Soaring your name, okay? Putting your name on high kind of thing, right? So anyways, to me, spiders are similar to crows. Spiders and crows and all of these like creepy crawly kind of, you know, almost like enigmatic creatures that are very intentional creatures. Like crows, for example, they have great memory, they crack codes, they all kinds of things. Don't get lost. Jesus love you. You got something. Oh, I'll never be lost. I love Jesus. I love the Most High. I love nature. I love everything about the love and light that created all things and is continuing to love and guide all things. I will never be lost. Okay. Thank you for that. Oh, plenty. Okay. So, like crows, and spiders and things like that, I feel like these creatures have a very, and cats, like these are all familiars in my opinion. Like they all have a very deep and close relationship to the unseen world. And spiders can be looked at positive or negative. It really just depends on you and how you feel about them. I used to have really bad arachnophobia, and spiders would creep me out. I was so scared of them, I couldn't even kill them, couldn't even smash them. If they were small, big, it did not matter. The bigger it was, the more like I would just like freeze up at the thought of them, right? I haven't been that way in years. Actually, the more I learned about my ancestry and just dive deeper into my like native roots, I started looking at animals completely different, everything different. I feel like everything is sentient, everything is alive. So I look at all things in a different light now, especially living things, right? So spiders to me are always very, I feel like they're never aggressive, right? I feel like they're never meaning any harm. I feel like they're just doing what their job is, and that's to weave a web, create something, build something, okay, for housing, for shelter, for catching food, for communication, because they communicate with the vibrations of their web, and their webs are very strong. It's one of the strongest materials in the universe. Okay, so with that being said, if you are manifesting, right, pay attention to when you see spiders, right? What color they are, how you felt when you saw them, what they were doing when you saw them. Were they resting? Were they catching food? Were they running? Were they walking? Were they moving their little legs? Like, what were they doing? Were they eating? Pay attention to that, because that is going to tell you when you see these symbols from the universe speaking to you, you have to really internalize them and externalize them. You got to look at them from all angles to get an understanding of what's being communicated with you. I'll give you some examples. One time I was going through a spiritual attack where there was so many of these little icky people I didn't even know trying to attack me all at once, and they were doing it by all kinds of measures, spiritual attacks, magical attacks, actual gang stalking, all kinds of stuff, right? So at this exact time in my life, I woke up one morning, and I kid you not, there was these tiny red little ants all over my house, especially in my bathroom. They were everywhere. And I was getting some different messages, through tarot videos and my dreams and my own intuition, where it was like two things, right? And it was a little confusing for me, but this was practice for my intuition, for my mastery. But on one hand, I'm like, okay, these spiders are tiny, okay? There's a lot of them. They work like a team, like ants. They were like ants. The way they moved together. They built together. If one ran, they all ran in the same direction. They were like ant spiders. They all worked together. They were red, tiny spiders. They were not smart, but they could work hard and work together. But they were not smart. They were dumb as hell. They were such dumb spiders. Like, they had no sense of like urgency or like survival. So it's almost like they were just blindly following the leader. So I was getting some messages like, oh, your spiritual team are being sent in big numbers to protect you in all kinds of different spaces. So I'm like, okay, I want to kill these spiders, because I'm not sure if these spiders are manifesting out of my protection, are manifesting out of attack. So when I looked at all the details, I thought, okay, what are the characteristics of my spiritual team? And it's like, my spiritual team are not the blind following the blind. My spiritual team are not moving as a unit regardless of anything. They're not like this pack. They're not dumb. They're not slow. They have urgency. They have great intuition. They are intuition. They are intuitive, right? So because I knew that, I knew these little red spiders were a manifestation of something else. They're red. Red is like warning, right? Tiny, followers, dumb. Okay, those were the characteristics of all the people that were attacking me at the time. So with that being said, every spider I saw, I destroyed it. Yes, I did. They were tiny. It was no catch and release. Okay, I smashed them. I tore down every web I saw, and the reason for that is because I was ruining what they were trying. Basically, the universe was like alerting me, because I work for the universe. If the universe is trying to live, if the planet Earth is trying to live and evolve, and I'm a person trying to help the universe live and evolve, the universe is gonna favor me. That's how favor works in every religion, in every story, in every sense. That is the universal similarity. Okay, with that being said, when the universe alerted me through these little spiders, I'm like, okay, well, I'm going to start my ritualistic mindset or my symbolistic mindset. If they're symbolically doing this, I'm going to symbolically just clean the webs, clean the spiders, get rid of them. And that's energetically, symbolically getting rid of that manifestation being created. So it's almost like the universe communicated with me. I communicated back to the universe and said, okay, thank you for showing me. I'm erasing this manifestation, this weaving. Whatever they're weaving, I'm dismantling it as they're building it. Do you get what I'm saying? You get it. This is going to be for who finds it, okay? Who finds it is who needs it in the time that they need it, okay? Okay? All right, so with that being said, now let's use a good example of when your manifestation could be communicating with you. So the other day, I was coming into my house, and I've seen a lot of big spiders, like I said, right outside of my door. But the other night, I saw a big ass spider. And okay, so basically I saw this one spider, y'all. It was right on the vent. It's huge, right? But it never moves. So I noticed that it was just not alive. The spider's dead. It's just hanging there. Or it like, morphed its skin off, and the skin's just hanging there. Because the spider that was hanging down in front of my door was a big spider, looking like it was the spider that left its skin behind, and it was just hanging there chilling, not bothering nobody, not moving. It looked very exotic. It had crazy patterns all over it. I was almost mesmerized by this spider, and it didn't have a full web that it had built. It just had one single web and just a couple that connected it to the roof. So with that being said, the spider looked like it had come from the roof, or is trying to be connected to the roof, to a higher place, but just hanging here just because it found the spot it wanted to hang. For some reason, I resonated, probably my clairsentience most likely resonated with this spider. Like, I saw myself in this spider just right then. I knew this spider is a manifestation of what I'm building. And it's not much being built yet. So it was almost like it was communicating to me. So it was just like a confirmation that what I had been creating or manifesting. Hold on, yeah. Oh, okay. He right there. I thought, but he was in my room doing something he wasn't supposed to do, and he's like just right there, curled up on the beanbag. So yeah, so that is my spider spiel, my weaving spiel. For those of you who are trying to crack codes and figure out what's being communicated to you, that is the most. Besides what you find on, spider symbolism and, what it means in the occult, what does it mean to Nordics, what does it mean to natives, what does it mean to these people and that people and religion, all of that is going to have a different meaning for what it means for you. But what I'm telling you is what I've received on a very deep level of knowing. I'll just put it like that. So that's the talk, y'all. That was the lesson for today. That was the channeling. That was the talk. That was the discussion. Tell me what you guys think about this. And like it if you would like to see another one of these. Just like really just a collective update and basically almost like a master class on how to navigate your experience right now. These videos are intended to be timeless and find who it needs to find the time that they need to find it. So it's intended to be very specific and very much so finding who it's meant to find. So with that being said, I will see you guys next time. Do all the things. Peace.